It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean.
I'm Lewis.
And this is Ketchup Packets.
Woo.
Today we are here with another movie. We're using our Patreon poll as more of a guideline than a rule, and going to something that got a lot of votes, but not the most votes.
Yeah, look, I can't do a 3-hour movie right now.
Yeah, exactly. We realized that the next two highest choices were both really, really long, and we're both parents of young children, so we try and... Not the same young children. We don't have kids together. We're just friends. We're gonna watch The Death of Stalin today.
Woo.
This is a movie that is, I guess, about the death of Stalin. What do you know about this movie, Lewis?
It's about the death of Stalin.
Okay.
It takes place in Russia.
Yeah.
In the middle of the 20th century.
Okay, I'm not saying what can you infer about this movie.
I know nothing else about this movie.
Have you heard of it?
I have heard of it, but it's not like it flew under my radar.
Yeah, I definitely heard about this when it came out, as people were saying, "Oh, that movie's really funny. You have to see it." So it's like my understanding is that it's a Jojo Rabbit type thing.
Okay.
Of like a goofy history movie.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the cast. That tracks.
We've got Steve Buscemi and Jeffrey Tambor. I knew they were in it. Jason Isaacs. Yeah. Also, I didn't know until looking at this screen here that it's directed by Armando Iannucci, who made the HBO series Veep and the HBO series Avenue 5. So,
okay,
he's done other things too, but...
I didn't see Veep, but Avenue 5 was...
Yeah, that was really funny. I liked that show. So it's good political satire, and I'm not super well versed in the history of all this. I read Animal Farm in middle school.
I don't know that much about it. I think the most I ever learned about Stalin was listening to the Behind the Bastards episodes.
So you'll probably have more context than I will then, because you retain information from podcasts like that. And I know that there was Lenin, and then he died, and then there was Stalin, and he was the evil dictator one.
Well, yeah. Stalin
was the one who killed a lot of his own people.
He did some stuff. He did some Stalin. He was...
I've seen the posters of him. I know what he looks like in the posters.
Yeah. Apparently, the posters are most of the stuff is like his later life. Apparently, when he was younger, he was very hot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's my understanding is he was a very handsome man.
I see. Well, that'll help if you're trying to persuade huge swaths of people to do your bidding. And he died, and this is about that, I guess.
The power vacuum. Yeah, I mean, he the thing that really sticks in my head about Stalin is he was an incredible alcoholic. He was very good at being an alcoholic. Okay,
like Ulysses Grant incredible, or what are we talking about?
He drank immense amounts of alcohol every night, and everybody who was in his circle had to keep up, or they at best fell out of the circle, at worst were shot out of the circle.
I see. Okay, so I'm sort of noticing a parallel then between the drug of choice and the trajectory of their dictatorship. We have Hitler with the meth, with the burn bright and fast and then flame out quick.
Yes.
And Stalin with the booze, with the long drudge of horribleness.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought of that right now, but... Cool. Should we watch this history movie and see what the heck's gonna happen?
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna do that then.
Yeah.
We have a Patreon, the link is down there. You can click on that and watch our full-length reactions or advanced reactions or vote in polls. And thanks for the support. We're gonna watch this movie. Oh god.
Oh
no. Great Terror. Is that the official name for the policy?
I don't think that's the official name of the policy, but
17 minutes?
That is Viserys Targaryen from House of the Dragon.
In 17 minutes.
I haven't seen that.
Mm-hmm. He's in Hot Fuzz too, with a mustache.
Yes.
Shoot her before him, but make sure he sees it. Or in this one, kill him, take him to his church, dump him in the pulpit. And I'll leave the rest up to you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh well, done with work for the day. You know, it's like that's. Oh my God, they're so desensitized.
Yeah.
I want a recording of tonight's performance. I'll send someone to pick it up.
I thought wonderful. Was the concerto recorded? Please say yes. No. Went out live.
Stay. Nobody leave! Nobody leave! Lock the door!
I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Just taking your seats again, please. That would be fantastic. Take your seat. Take your seats. Take
Is
your
that gonna work?
Sorry.
I guess.
Nobody's
Why
gonna
not?
Get killed. I promise you. This is just a musical emergency.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. It's fine.
But anyway, shit your pants, that's great.
Whatever became of Polnikov?
Okay,
You want to
so
know where fucking Polnikov
Jeffrey Tambor is an outsider of some kind, clearly.
You want to go there? Oh, I love that Guinness story.
I think he's just inept.
What's in your pocket?
Oh, I would die for the motherland.
I don't know if I've ever seen Michael Palin outside of Python.
I don't know either.
Oh, he's in Brazil.
Well, but that's
That's Terry Gilliam, though.
yeah.
They're, how accurate is this to the dynamic between these men?
I don't know. There's lots written about this.
Time for a cowboy movie. Who's in my posse?
Yeah, this is the other thing. It's you would drink and you'd watch movies until way early in the morning.
Okay. So they're just frat dudes, but they ran a dictatorship.
I mean, Stalin was a frat dude, and everybody else had to be, or
Sure.
Concerto we just played will be played again. And this time we will record it and we will applaud it.
Okay, come on, it doesn't seem like it's that big of a problem, right? Just play it one more time.
Yeah.
How long was it? Or in a standing ovation? I mean, it's an encore. That's cool, right? Did they pay?
Yeah. No.
How does arts work in communist
I
society?
won't do it.
Oh. Is she an audience member? Or the conductor?
She was part of the performance.
Can we just get another pianist? That would be ridiculous. The sound would be completely different. I mean, even Stalin.
Even?
I didn't mean.
I hope this office isn't bugged.
Ooh, you can't say anything negative about him.
You have to play. I didn't mean what I said.
So you said it then? As God is my witness.
She's just trying to make them realize how terrible it is. She's like, yeah.
10,000 rubles.
20,000.
Done. Let's go.
So is his life actually on the line if he doesn't produce? Oh my God.
Quite possibly.
You say whatever you have to say to them. You say it.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's just...
Deepest apologies.
Is he a conductor?
Request your presence immediately,
yes.
please. You're Moscow's finest and nearest conductor, so...
Finest and nearest.
Yeah.
Good night, comrades. Long live the Communist Party of Lenin Stalin. Long live John Wayne and John Ford.
So they like cowboy movies.
Yeah,
Okay.
Stalin likes cowboy movies.
Alright.
You're on the list. It'd be simpler and cheaper if they just drove straight into a river.
Good night.
Oh my God. So they're just gonna kill him right away?
Molotov. Of cocktail fame.
Oh, really?
The delay has been long.
I wish to convey a special message from my heart.
I wish to convey this recording to Comrade Stalin.
I want.
Oh, she's gonna break.
The intensity of my feelings for him.
Oh, no. She can't be. Wait, you're gonna break the record?
Another time.
What did she put in there? You have no idea what it said. She's not gonna tell you.
Yep.
Joseph Vissarionovich Stalin, you have betrayed our nation and destroyed its people.
Oh, well.
Pray for your end and ask the Lord to forgive you. Tyrant.
Is it gonna kill him? What year did he die in? When is this?
I honestly don't know.
Oh, hey, it worked.
Yeah. All right.
Death Note. Is that what that is?
Good morning.
Oh, so nobody
that's a-
find him till the morning?
It's a Chuck Palahniuk novel, though.
lullaby.
Yeah.
So you read the poem and you die.
Yes.
Is this in code?
This is your drunken nonsense, not mine. Don't blame my notes.
Molotov, C-H-H-H. What was I stuttering? What is that?
Molotov.
It's Molotov.
So she's the stenographer.
Yeah.
On the list. Georgie is off in a hurry somewhere.
Do you cast Michael Palin to be a guy who's just killed immediately, though?
I don't know. Maybe.
Let me get your pajama.
No, there's no time. Get my shoes, please, Nina, my shoes.
There's no time to take off your pajama pants? Why not? Like, just,
you gotta be there, because who fucking knows? If Stalin's dead, somebody else now gets to establish truth.
Right, yeah, it's true. It's, things will move quickly.
No one is to come in, understood?
Yes, sir.
We're at your stations.
Who's the highest ranking person now? Is it him?
Oh, God.
Maybe. I don't know.
I guess that's probably going to be the question.
Yeah.
Did she sign her name to it? I would think not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to rifle through stuff, gotta be quick about it.
Yeah.
Blackmail files.
Collecting everything.
Yeah. Oh, burning.
How's it feel to sit behind that desk?
What's theirs called? The uncertain desk?
Come in.
It's probably also called the resolute desk. Just in Russian.
Is this? I'm guessing that this is.
Yeah, he's feeling unwell, clearly.
Is irreplaceable? How can we possibly?
Well, you gotta do something.
This is calamity.
No, wow. Not very believable. He looks like Saul Goodman in that suit.
Yeah.
My heart. It feels sick. Like it's going into battle. Oh. Which doctor have you called?
Oh, well, the subject's
Nobody has called a doctor. I mean, he's fully dead, right? We don't, I guess.
I mean, he was breathing. He's gonna die, yeah, but...
Out of my way, you fatties.
Kaganovich. Wow, their names are hard to internalize.
Yeah.
You got here quick, comrade.
Well, I didn't stop to put on cologne.
Yeah, well...
What's the suit?
Compelling drama, gentlemen, but we do need to get him into bed. Right, you take the head.
Yeah, it's all just a
General Secretary.
vying for power. You're right. It's all about the vacuum.
Kneeling in the piss.
Yeah.
It is better, it's more balanced.
You can play my laundry building.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of people whose whole existence has been structured around
Waiting for
Stalin.
this, yes.
Well, not necessarily even waiting for this, just structured around Stalin's existence.
Yeah, he is the center of their universe, and so his absence causes all the other orbiting bodies to collapse in on each other.
Yeah. Or go flying off in different directions.
Right, but it also feels
Can we
like
just stop twittering like fishwives at the market and concentrate?
plenty of them will have been waiting for this moment and think this is their moment to move.
Yes, yeah.
Out of the way, move out of the way. Quiet, move out of the way, quickly. No, I can't.
Oh my god.
Just a piss-soaked suit.
Who had to lay underneath him?
Now that we're quorate, I propose we call a doctor.
All the best doctors are in the gulag. Or dead.
Okay, there's nobody?
What was the name of that woman who gave evidence against the doctors?
Tomato.
Proven desire to survive and a talent for fellatio.
Right, she gets my vote.
That's for this situation. Why?
Yeah.
Then we shoot her.
Yes, that would work.
You see? We're better as a committee.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
You have a nice long sleep, old man. I'll take it from here.
Well, very double-meaning sentence.
Yeah.
You know, I always thought it would be you to fill Stalin's shoes, if I'm honest. Not Malenkov.
Who knows the future of the Union?
Well, the Union could really use change.
So Khrushchev is the one who actually winds up in power?
Yeah.
Svetlana is here!
I'm here! I'm over here!
Svetlana! Svetlana!
Shit, the race has started. We need to start putting
So these are the two factions, okay.
Put a halt to the arrests, prison releases, maybe even reform the church.
How can you run and plot at the same time?
Hello! Svetlana! I'm trying to cut you off. Svetlana! Svetlana!
Oh my god. Who is this lady?
Stalin's daughter.
Oh, okay. Well, that's somebody you want on your side.
Yeah.
Comrade Stalin has had a cerebral hemorrhage. The right side of his body is paralyzed.
Oh, so he isn't dead.
Will he recover, yes or no? Courage, little bird. We're here for you.
Does she have any idea the den of vipers that she's in?
I want Moscow cauterized now. Cut off the city.
Cauterized? Doesn't he mean like quarantined?
KVD to displace army officers at every station.
We're taking over.
I'll remove Molotov from that last list. Implement our lists.
New lists.
So,
Yeah.
the way to seize power is to start giving orders, right?
Yes.
Svetlana, I wanted to...
There was one day when my brother just rode a pig through here. Papa just chased him around the room in a circle. Right here.
Wow.
around this circle,
Yeah.
Just there.
And never afraid.
Yeah, well, I wasn't afraid. Now I am afraid.
No, don't be, because if any harm...
I got him.
Yeah, he is.
Quick!
Yeah.
The bus is back!
What?
This is impossible. And wonderful.
Yeah.
What is it, Chief?
Maybe he's appointing his successor.
Oh.
Maybe not.
He is saying, I am the lamb. Huh? I am the lamb.
Oh my god.
Or the lamb is the people and the milk is socialism.
Maybe he's the milk.
Yeah.
Maybe you're the tit.
He's gonna die while they're interpreting the painting.
Yeah.
Comrade,
I'm just gonna be the king.
might we respectfully stand down from our position?
Beria. He's dead.
Okay, well that was... He's still not gonna answer those guys, and they're gonna be standing there for the entire movie.
Oof.
No.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, boss. I wish I could take it for you.
Whoa!
See you in Moscow.
See you.
You need to go through first.
Let us go first.
Who's gonna direct traffic? Come on, somebody, yeah.
Go.
Yeah. You gotta be there first.
You also have to show your respects when the truck goes past.
Well, I don't think. I think that was the ploy. Was he did it to
make them all have to. Yeah. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Comrades, we share your grief. You are assembled outside for further instructions.
What in the world is this now? What? So just like the household staff are all being taken into custody and everything's... Why?
You can stand down. Food in the kitchen.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen to these guys? Oh my god, what, they pee? Oh, why? What?
Yeah. I mean...
Just for being on duty outside when it happened?
Make sure that you are the only narrative.
I guess, yeah, if they can tell some version of events. Oh, Jesus, yeah, it's like the bank robbery at the beginning of The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Everybody's job is to kill the person they work with.
Stalin's dead.
No. The Stalin? Stalin?
Oh, no, Greg Stalin.
Yeah.
We went to high school with him.
The one who put you here. Come on.
So what, she's devoted to him even though he's...
The Comrade Molotov.
I mean, re-education camp.
I guess, yeah.
I'm
It's
sorry, darling, work.
those things exist because they are effective. You know?
Have her washed.
Okay.
So what? A substitute?
They're replacing
Black jug.
Molotov's wife? Is who
yeah.
this is?
Yeah.
Stalin and Beria put you on a list. I've been talking with Comrade Bulganin.
This is factionalism, Nicky.
No, it's
Stalin
not.
didn't like factionalism.
Stalin is dead. For fuck's sake, we have to act.
I can't believe it. God.
Yeah, so real true believers too, you know?
Yeah.
Not all just schemers.
Well, schemers and true believers aren't necessarily mutually exclusive.
It's true.
Anyone hope?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
We were just chatting.
About Paulina, a treacherous sow.
Oh?
Or a wronged woman who was framed.
Oh, so he's gonna try to win him over by bringing her here.
Yeah.
He's got her with him.
She betrayed the party.
She heard him say that, I
Stalin.
bet.
No, Nicky, false narrative.
No, she was a parasite.
She was a parasite.
She's there.
She betrayed all of us. And in fact, the evidence was flimsy. There were no witnesses. And look, Paulina's back.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is she actually like ignoring what they said? Did she not hear them?
Well, she.
I kept her safe for you.
The truth is flexible.
Him safe for
I guess so.
So many changes to come. And you're going to like some of them, Nicky.
Yeah, well. So he definitely seems like the Penguin guy is the better player.
Yeah. Well, he's got the apparatus of the secret police.
Right.
Oh, my sweet.
Yeah. Creepy.
I don't like the implications of that.
Yep.
Her parents. What? What was? Wait a minute. God.
He brought her in, cleaned up the cell. I don't. Yeah.
Please don't go until I say, okay?
I don't. The tone of this movie is difficult.
It's like Veep, you know, or Jojo Rabbit, you know, yeah.
I didn't see Jojo Rabbit either.
Oh, you haven't seen Jojo
No.
Rabbit? Oh, okay. Well, it's about the last days in Germany under the Nazis from the perspective of a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah.
These lists and these arrests,
Yeah, it was an excellent thought. Yes, we could freeze arrests. We could even release some low-level prisoners.
fuck me. I mean, yes, but
This is a test he's failing.
So I'll outline the releases under Article 31. shall I?
yes, please. This is not some cynical ploy. I mean, these reforms are correct reforms.
Totally understood.
This guy's not going to last. We know that.
No. This is demonstrably revisionist.
Releasing people we arrested 3 days ago will make us look cretinous.
We were misled.
Really?
So, yes, so the people responsible should be found and punished.
And I happen to have a list, yeah.
All those in favor of pausing the arrests, of pausing the executions. Carried unanimously. Thank
They're
you.
not voting in any sense.
No, it is.
Union's great corset.
It's playing chicken.
Yeah.
Long live Stalin.
Stalin's dead. Molotov's in charge.
Stop shooting!
Long live man.
Must be effective immediately. Orders of Comrade Beria. We're moving out.
That poor guy.
Yeah. Yeah. That guy.
Yeah, that lucky guy. But the other guy, like, the stop shooting order came before he got shot.
Yep.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying about the tone, but I think that that's sort of a point being made, is that look at these clowns and knuckleheads making decisions that have such grave realities to them that they're totally out of touch with, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
the tonal juxtaposition is on purpose.
How are you, Maria?
Stalin?
Yes. Well, what do you think?
Small. He looks so small.
She has no way of knowing it's her note that killed him.
Yeah.
Right. What's a war hero got to do? Get some lubrication around here.
Zukov.
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. You gonna wear all of them?
Ah, Generalissimo.
There he is, eh? A great man. Seen a lot of death.
I mean, I guess if you earn them, it's not for nothing, right?
Right.
We're discussing the city's security.
I know. Jesus Christ. Did Coco Chanel take a shit on your head?
No, he did not.
Listen. Moscow's going to be boiling with people. His little
Yeah,
fucking
people speak to him with open contempt. He's not in charge.
Thousands of civilians flooding in on trains from all over Russia.
No, we're controlling the crowd at source. All trains inbound to Moscow have been cancelled.
You can't do that.
Wait a minute.
People have a
What?
right to see him.
No, I'm the trains and I want them back.
Well, let's see who can mobilise first. Oh, seems to be me.
Yeah, see, it's just a pissing contest for these guys.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
about the real lives they're managing.
How's Polina?
I can sense how sorry she is for her treachery.
Jesus Christ, it's the bishops.
I thought we'd banned those freaks.
Russian Orthodox.
Ask Beria if he invited the bishops.
Don't give me orders. Ask Beria if he invited the bishops.
Did you invite the bishops?
Yes.
I'm going to give everyone in Red Square a voucher permitting one kick each to his stupid face.
Is he asking for some delicious hay?
No, he said something quite complicated about it.
Make it look like it's part of the ceremony.
Move like a slow robot.
Yep. You just take.
What the fuck are you doing?
Lavrenti, I mean, you of all people must know that religion has never been part of
You
the vision
lecturing
of...
me, you standing there in the Hall of Columns, still insisting on Paulina's guilt.
Well, she is...
Yeah, he's loyal to a dead man. That's not going to help you anymore.
Allegiance to the party line. That was what Stalin demanded, correct, Comrade Molotov?
I mean, they do need to be brought up to speed that, like, look, things are different now.
Party line. Ooh, that would mark you out as a traitor, wouldn't it?
I beg your forgiveness for my selfish deceitfulness, and I will go and reassure Paulina.
Yeah, he's just so accustomed to living in this state. That's just how he operates.
We're in a new reality.
Wait, you're the good guy now? You locked up half the nation.
And now I'm releasing them. You won't believe how many will be free.
Yeah,
Now you
it's...
want the public to love you, is that it?
The guy wielding a ton of control is gone. And there's a bunch of control up for grabs.
New security orders. Restart the trains. Right? Open the city's borders and let the people back into Moscow. Let's see how Beria's goons cope with that.
I don't understand why the population is a problem. Oh, just because they replaced all the military guys. I see. So they're not used to there being so many people.
Yeah.
Inexperienced.
Yeah, the NKVD have enough people to like keep people locked out, but once people are traveling through, they don't have control. And that's the other thing is like these people. Russia went from fucking peasant feudalism to a world superpower in a couple decades.
Right, yeah, it was a radical change. Hard to cope with.
Yeah.
Now they're stampeding.
People
getting trampled.
just got trampled, yeah.
Crowd crush is so scary. Oh, that's one of my biggest fears.
Yeah.
When a crowd of human beings start operating under like fluid dynamics.
Yeah.
Please just be cordial. I know the drill. Smile, shake hands, and try not to call them cunt.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, he really has not adjusted to the fact that he's not untouchable anymore.
Dead?
Yes.
I need a man with an army.
1,500 dead in the train stuff?
I guess. I don't know.
What if we blame this on someone who's out of control?
Be very careful what you say next.
Beria.
I'm going to have to report this conversation.
Threatening
to do harm or obstruct any member of the Presidium in the process of looking at your fucking
Oh my god. He's like the only person we've seen so far who's not like jumping with fear, you know?
Yeah.
Khrushchev, he put the trains back on.
And you shot the people getting off them.
He has a point.
No, he doesn't. There's no point in the key to Khrushchev.
We blame the security forces, right? Hothead officers on the ground.
Good. I'm sorry. Do you still possess a working brain?
Those are his men, so he doesn't want that.
Look,
even if you do get blamed, we close ranks.
I mean, he wasn't the one who was supposed to... Like, he was the one who put people where they weren't supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
All right. And a lot of this is your own doing, Marshal.
Khrushchev also did because he opened the trains back up.
I have documents on all of you. 13th of March 1937, Zolotov trials, 42 dead, 173 exiled. Your signature. That's enough. Yeah, well, you signed on.
You just start blabbing? Come on.
Oh, you think that was
This is not the way to wield your blackmail material.
After the funeral, I will nominate some scapegoats so we can arraign a couple of officers in fire.
No harm done.
I'm sorry for freaking out. We'll figure out who to kill tomorrow.
You saw those papers?
What are you talking about? Jesus, Nicky, he was pointing at you. He wasn't pointing at me.
No. He said all of you.
No. I was over there. No.
Oh my God.
All of you.
This is so similar to Veep.
All of you on the balcony. Let's go.
Okay, well, maybe that girl's safe. I just feel like she heard some really incriminating stuff right there.
Yeah.
Is Malenkov on board?
Yes, 100%.
This is when you're doing this? Is it everybody watching you?
100%.
Yeah?
You've got me then, Nicky. Put your dancing shoes on.
I guess now's as good a time as any to plan your coup.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go and catch a pig for the pot.
What?
Take good care of this. I don't want it going off. Today we pause. We pause in
What's
grief and
happening
sorrow.
here? Is this the move on Beria?
Yeah.
For our nation, that Stalin himself
What, we're bugging everything, or?
My father was a great social scientist. But we,
Oh, it's a signal.
the people of the
Okay.
Soviet Union...
Zukov has everybody on board against Beria. When I heard that, I agreed too.
Yes. But Zukov is not governing the Soviet Union. I am governing the Soviet
It doesn't
Union.
seem like you are.
Give Beria a slight demotion. I don't know, Ministry for Fisheries.
He's not gonna tolerate that. This guy's such a dummy.
Comrades, I would like to propose a new agenda. Item 1, the conduct of Comrade Beria.
Seconded. Time to take stock.
If you have a
Oh, it's like a vote of no confidence, but with guns. Yeah, you're supposed to take control. You're not supposed to sit there silently.
Rest that man. He's out of control. Where's the button?
Good luck, ladies.
Are they gonna miss the opportunity? Oh, no, well, he's already signaled. No, they're not watching. Nice!
The job done properly. Call the army. Take his belt off.
I mean, they're all bad guys. I shouldn't root for anybody. I'm rooting against them, you know?
Come on, then.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Wrong room.
That's enough.
Go and kill him.
Go kill them.
Is this magisterial enough for you all? This charade? This is a laboratory.
It's just all so chaotic. It's all just random, you know?
Yeah. Is dancing on top.
Weird.
Why did I hang a picture of my grandmother in here?
Just dancing on top of shifting sand.
He deserves a fair trial. He's one of us.
What about Tukhachevsky?
Trial for what?
What about Sokolnikov, who begged him to look after his elderly mother? And what did this monster do? He strangled her in front of him. It's too late.
Okay.
The only choice is between his death or his revenge. And you will fucking sign this.
Yeah.
It does come to that with certain people.
Their
influence.
But also, like, that's the system.
I wanted to go on record. This was not my first course of action.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
You're judging me! You're judging me! I judge you! I judge you! I judge all of you!
Okay, it's, he's panicking. Understandable.
Of forwarding the interests of foreign powers.
Yeah, what?
Fucking move! Accused of 347 counts of sexual
Well.
bourgeois immorality.
That's a specific number. Where'd they get that?
With children as young as 7 years old.
Jesus, is that true?
I don't know.
It sounds like something that they would include in the movie because it's true, you know? Like the number 347 and stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean, this guy...
What a chicken shit. Yeah, he executes so many people and now he's begging. Oh my gosh. Well,
Well, that's got it done.
Yep.
Come on. Come on.
It's not so cavalier when it's your own life, is it? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, you gotta get rid of all your rivals and the people who knew you before you were the boss.
Brezhnev. That's the...
Okay. Is that the guy behind him right there?
I assume so.
Yeah. Okay, well,
right.
That was the Death of Stalin. That last shot there with Buscemi looking out from the balcony there was really evoking Boardwalk Empire. Really making me think of Nucky Thompson sitting there overlooking his empire. Overseeing, I guess, not overlooking. Well, what'd you think about that movie, Lewis?
A really well put together mess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There was like funny. It was obviously written like.
Yeah, it was extremely witty. It was all about
and smart. And like, I don't know. Like I said, my knowledge of this time period is not great. It's not a piece of history that I've read a lot about. But there were just like, I don't know, like I it was clever, but I don't know that the cleverness like was enough.
Yeah. I see what you mean there. I think, again, with the comparison to Jojo Rabbit, that what they're going for here is like the only proper way to depict the insanity that these people were operating with is as hilarious and ridiculous, it's I don't know, and it's I don't know if that's fully capturing what their approach was with this, but it's definitely like, I don't know, there's an old Lindsay Ellis video from a few years ago now that's called like Mel Brooks, the Producers, and the Ethics of Satire About Nazis.
Yeah.
And it's all about like that you sort of, it's the most effective way to denounce evil ideologies is by making funny things where everybody involved is really stupid,
No, and I get that, and I agree with it. I think there's a part of this that I'm like, in terms of like thinking about why do I feel this way about this? Why does it feel, is that like Russian culture in this like is always kind of like this it's different than Western European culture.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like I don't know if you watched The Great at all.
No.
It's
about Catherine the Great?
Yeah, and it's kind of this fictionalized version of Catherine the Great and like the rise to power in Russia. But it's very much about this like East meets West kind of deal, and how
like living styles and culture ideologies.
And so like there is that, but like this film did not like linger on that idea in the way that a lot of other media about Russia in any time period does.
Yeah.
And on top of that, there's like this kind of like, it didn't necessarily feel like it was in Russia. Like there's a lot of cues that Hollywood uses to tell you you're in Russia. First of all, the accents.
Yeah, right? No, there was no attempt at that. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know.
And so like I'm looking at it like, does it just feel weird because it's not like othering Russia in this way? Like, is it just weird because it's like, oh, we didn't put up the screen of like, well, like there's this different.
Have you seen The Hunt for Red October?
Yes.
Does that bother you?
I mean, but that's like that's a different thing. Like that's not like
why?
That's because that's an American story.
Okay.
It happens to have Russian characters, but it's not a story about Russia. That's a story.
Sure. But so I guess that kind of segues into the point that I was thinking of as a response to what you were saying, of that I don't think this movie, I mean, obviously being about Stalin and all the politics of it inherently has political content and tones, but I don't think that it really was even trying to like make political points about Russia in this time or anything of that nature. It's just about look how ridiculous these people are.
Yeah, and I guess like reevaluate that. Yeah, like that's very true. I kind of expected a story about Russia,
and to have more of something to maybe say on those topics. And Jojo Rabbit, as a point of contrast, I keep comparing it to it. You haven't seen it, but you really should watch it. We have a reaction video. Check that out. But Nate's in it, not Lewis. And that movie definitely does like have more to say about sort of the nature of the fall of the Third Reich and all that stuff, and the people who were left at the end, you know? Like, the characters in that movie fall into two camps. They're either, like, total true believers that are, like, stuck with the cause even though it clearly doesn't make sense anymore, or they're people who are kind of stuck in the position they're in even though they don't want to be doing it, and they're like, well, this is what's happening, you know? And so this kind of had that as well, I guess, but it wasn't as much making a point about the regime.
Yeah, which I can get that, and I don't know, I can be neutral on that in terms, like in general, but it does feel odd to make a movie about this series of events and not do that.
Yeah, I wonder if it has any similarity to like how Lin-Manuel Miranda came up with Hamilton, where he like read that biography and was like, this is so cool, this is like becoming a musical in my mind as I'm reading. Yeah. I wonder if Armando Iannucci read information about things happening in the aftermath of Stalin's death and was like, this is so insane, I have to put this in a movie, you know? Like the stuff these people were doing. I mean, I guess if you read this series of events as like a historical chronicle, it wouldn't necessarily be all that crazy, you know? It's just about the way they're talking to each other and the attitudes they have.
It is, there is that, like, I think this movie does a really good job of it, and like tying into your idea of like, these insane, like these monstrous events. Monstrous is better than insane.
Yeah.
These monstrous events have to be presented as ridiculous. But yeah, like you read, a paragraph about, Beria moved quickly to release political prisoners in order to gain blah, 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 blah. But then you can think, okay, but these are still people, and these were people who, up until the previous day, had been getting drunk with Stalin till 3 a.m.
watching John Wayne movies.
For decades.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, now it's time to move, finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, I guess it sort of is saying something about the nature of the regime in that sense, too, of like, they're creating these monstrous circumstances for everybody in their country to live in, but they are so, like, the only reason they're able to take the actions that perpetuate that horribleness is because they are doing it in a way that's so trivialized and so inane, like they view these actions as inane and as chess moves instead of as the actual like life and death things. I mean, with Beria begging not to be shot at the end there, he didn't actually internalize the way he was ending other people's lives,
Yeah, well,
he was just checking off a list.
And there's something to be said about like the role of ideology in that, right? Like if you believe you are serving a greater good, there's a lot of shit you'll do, and
then eventually you're just desensitized and it's just work.
Yeah. And I think like that there is a good contrast, and especially as it comes in at like Zhukov comes in like at the end of the movie,
like the end of Act 2 pretty much.
But he's a good contrast to this, like he's done the shit. Right, like Beria has a lot of blood on. They all have blood on their hands, and to some degree, but like Zhukov has done the shit.
He's got victory under his belt, decisive victory. So yeah, he's a man of action. He's not gonna sneak around and wonder and be careful. He's like, okay, this is gonna work or it's not.
And and he's not desensitized to the violence. I mean, he in the same way.
Right.
Like he is desensitized to the violence, but not.
But he's more accepting of the reality of its necessity for their goals.
Yeah.
Instead of them trying to pretend it's not part of what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I feel like this is not in like hero worship kind of way, but I feel like if the situation had somehow ended up with Zhukov being taken out, he would not have cried about it.
No. He would have been like fair game.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe would have said something to gloat or demean them in his last moments.
Yeah.
Would have been like, I still feel like I'm better than you, even as you've got the best of me here. Yeah, he was that kind of character for sure. Very Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah.
That's who Jason Isaacs always is in my mind. Didn't he play Captain Hook once too? I think he did. I haven't seen that.
Sure, I think so.
I'm pretty sure he did.
It works in my head.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, well, does that wrap it up for the Death of Stalin? What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah, that was funny. I'm glad we watched that.
Yeah.
It's I like Steve Buscemi. I'm always glad to have seen another Steve Buscemi movie.
Yeah, I might this is something I might go and read a book about it and then come back and watch this movie and be okay.
With more of the historical knowledge. Yeah, that would be fun. All right, well, I guess that does it. Thanks for watching with us, everybody, and we'll see you on the next one. Until then, I'm Sean.
I'm Lewis.
This is Ketchup Packets. Goodbye.
Ketchup Packets.